been a huge year. It's been a huge year.
There's exactly 139 undertakings.
It's been like running a marathon, but at 100-metre sprint speed.
We have completed every single undertaking on time.
The cool thing about separation when you win, when you keep a customer's business, is that they've made a choice to be with you through choice.
It's been a massive year.
Just gave away a house, marriage collapsed, but, life moves on.
In the last year, I became a firefighter.
I think turning 75 is a big issue.
I've been learning to do a bit of chefing, I've got beyond the scrambled egg.
Yeah, it's been a really big year for me, coping with the death of my mum, and then my marriage broke up as well.
I gave away a kidney, which was a fairly big thing.
Yeah, see, that's a proper outside work thing.
Changed roles in Telecom, that was quite cool, and our band's recently been signed.
Yeah, well, the last year in Telecom has seen big changes.
Year on, broadband speeds in New Zealand will have doubled, quadrupled in some parts of the country.
This is a single bay whisper cabinet that we're using in the fibre to the node rollout, though this one has been changed to accommodate a GPON unit, which is a gigabyte passive optical network for fibre to the home.
Telecom's spending $3 million a day in this year and probably next year as well, just on infrastructure.
Flashing lights where? Oh, here. Oh, that'll just be indicating that the system's working.
We also take other telephone companies' calls from around the world, so companies such as AT&T in the United States, they actually send us their phone calls to go and complete into other countries around the world. We're putting through around 9 million minutes of traffic a day.
We pay 1 million visits a year to New Zealanders' houses and businesses. We're probably we're probably the people from Telecom that customers get to see the most. We're certainly the only people from Telecom that anybody lets into their house.
The big change I've seen in Telecom this year is that kind of real willingness to step out of our comfort zones.
It's always scary. If it's not scary, it's not worth it.
There's real competition out there now. That the one differentiating factor we've got is our people.
We'll have built and delivered in a year the world's best mobile network.
We get half of our people every day are asking about the new network in store, and that enthusiasm rubs off on us as well.
No doubt there will be some teething problems, but we'll deal with it when it comes.
I'll tell you, probably one of my favourite times was I fixed a problem for a mortgage broker. It wasn't anything dramatic and I sorted it all out, but he wrote a 2-page compliments letter to Paul Reynolds.
In the brownie points register, I'm way in deficit. It has been a tough year for a lot of people, and the impact is not just on the individual but on their families as well, because they've made such a sacrifice over the last couple of years that we've got to bring it home for them.
We've got fantastic people dedicated to the case, clear plan, clear goals, and we've hit everything, and I'm just overwhelmed by that. I'm immensely proud of Telecom people.
I've got a little bit better with some of the acronyms.
POTS.
Plain old telephone system.
There's regular embarrassments with IT. My colleagues shout at me and laugh at me and mock me. But that's all right, so that happens most weeks.
Picnic. Problem in chair, not in computer.
When I'm in a meeting and it's mind-numbingly dull, I send myself a text with something like, urgent message from Paul, please call Paul.
My nickname for our speech system is Michelle.
It's the young people and their skating planks who mystify me, and the Facebook and the Yammer and the tweeting.
Or another classic is taking calls that aren't really calls, talking to yourself as you leave.
I sense the power of technology, I just don't understand some of the details.
Oh, really? Really? Okay, I'm out of here.